It was a tropical depression yesterday, and overnight, 11W was given a name as it was upgraded to a tropical storm. And as it continues to move northwest, that system is expected to continue to intensify, although it no longer poses a threat to Guam or any of the Mariana Islands.
Vamco is moving to the north now, as it was forecast to do by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. And the further north that it goes, of course, it's less and less of a threat to the Mariana Islands. So it's all very good news for the residents in the Marianas.
We won't feel much of the storm's effects out here, but the National Weather Service forecaster Dan Mundell says we may see some higher winds and rough sea conditions. The island is in the clear of Vamco, but Mundell says they are watching another system out to the east.
Well to the east of us, near the date line, there's a disorganized disturbance that's starting to cross the date line that may affect the Marshall Islands in the next day or two. It's very disorganized. We have to wait and see if it kind of gets its act together as far as forming a circulation into a well-defined disturbance that may form into a formation alert area. But right now it's just a disorganized area that we're keeping a close eye on.
Mundell says it's way too early to tell if this system will develop into anything significant or even say where it will go, but they say they are watching it. Now, the island hasn't seen a major typhoon or heavy weather situation in a number of years, and that's primarily because of the La Nina. But the warmer waters associated with what's called an El Nino will certainly be adding fuel to developing systems in our region. This, according to the Weather Service, is why residents need to be prepared.
What we're seeing right now with storms forming further to the east over by the dateline area is that this is typical for an El Nino onset type of pattern where the warmer water that's in the central Pacific is allowing weak disturbances to become a little bit stronger than they normally would and start to form further to the east. And that, of course, affects our area because instead of forming south of us near Chuuk and Yap and then moving towards the Philippines, they're forming in the Marshall Islands and then moving towards the Marianas. If this pattern persists over the next couple of months, it could mean a very active fall for the Marianas.
Some of the things you should have on hand: typhoon shutters, batteries, flashlights, candles, water, canned food, and a first aid kit. You should also have on hand a battery-operated radio to listen to News Talk K57 for all your weather updates.